I feel each and every person sitting over here gives so much of positive vibes. The way you enter into this room, I got a lot of positivity in myself. So I want to clap for every person sitting here in this room. And the way you are conducting, it is giving me more and more inspiration that a lot of things are possible. If I can see her after 70 doing things, I'm just 46, so things can be better for me in life. And that is how I imagine myself going forward. But I will just tell you my background. At the age of 18, I was detected with asthma when I was in my college days. And since 18, I was fighting this disease called asthma. I was holding a bigger responsibility in banking industry as regional head with ICICI Bank in Pune. And there were a lot of stressful things. So many of my friends just spoke about a lot of external challenges about safety. But I will tell you about internal challenges which I was facing, and it was more about the mindset. A mindset which every lady faces, that she has so many responsibilities to cater to, she has so many responsibilities at career level, she has so many responsibilities about others. But what she fails to understand is she is more responsible for herself as a better human being.
Absolutely.
For
Yes.
me, I understood this later after 40, when asthma was at its peak, and my doctor was treating me for 20 long years, said that I can live only for 2 more years because this is the kind of lung capacity you have. And that shook me apart because I had two daughters, and one was 5 years, the other was just 1 year old. At that time, I decided that this is not a life I want to go ahead. Career was flourishing very high. There were huge amount of promotions coming my way in the industry. But if I was not going to live ahead, what was I going to do with that money and those promotions? So I decided to take a setback. I decided to focus from 20 years of illness to give myself 1 year towards fitness. And that is how I started my journey. So this 1 year journey taught me a lot of things when I was alone. When I started walking first, because exercise was never my cup of tea, I had huge fear for exercise. I started walking with a pace of 55 minutes per kilometer. For 1 kilometer, I used to stop, I used to start, I used to stop, I used to start, I used to stop, I used to start.
That must have been for
With
you.
lots of inhalers with me. And as you said, there were a lot of people, as Preeti ma'am said, they pull you apart and tell you, कशाला करतेस हे? जमतंय तेवढं जग ना, बस झालं. And they used to pull me apart. But I said no. I have a responsibility of my children. I want daughters who are going to be understanding that illness is never a part of their life. Fitness should be their inspiration. And if the mother is fit, then the daughters can be fit.
That's exactly, yes, what you are taught.
So when I started walking after 1 year, I gained that confidence I can walk. The first 5 kilometers after 1 year was 5 kilometers run around completed in 40 minutes. And that gave me huge amount of confidence because I could understand the changes in my average pace which I was leading ahead. And my doctor was 100% supportive, my in-laws were 100% supportive, my husband was 100% supportive, and they said, "तू करत रहा." And my two wonderful daughters were saying, "कि आई तू चांगलं करतीयेस, तू करत रहा." So it was never about medals, it was never about the race, it was my competition against myself.
That's what you really.
And then next year, it was like wearing the shoes and walking out of the house and moving around wherever you can, completing 25,000, 30,000 steps every day. And this is my biggest partner, which is called Fitbit. Okay, so एक दिवस मी बांगडी नाही घातली तरी चालेल, पण मी फिटबिट सोडत नाही. मी लग्नाला गेली तरी फिटबिट असतं, मी वॉशरूमला गेले तरी फिटबिट असतं, आणि मॉर्निंग टू इव्हनिंग इट इज विथ मी. सो दिस इज द बिगेस्ट कंपॅनियन, अँड दॅट इज वेअर यू कॅन gain that confidence. Next year was full about myself training from 5 kilometers to 10 kilometers. Although it took 2 years for me to get out of medication, I completely got out of 100% asthma medications in 2 years. That is the power that I got in walk, jog and run. Of course, nutrition was my 100% partner because without nutrition you can't get away from medicines. And the third year was more about training myself to a different level of mindset, which I want to share with you was about doing my first half marathon. Because when I got into this community of running, I saw there were so many people who were handicapped. There were so many neo runs which I did with blind people where I was holding hands and understanding their feelings more. And sensing that these people are people who don't have something or the other, but yet they are doing this. God has given me so many things, why not me? And that is where I moved ahead and
As we step out, we realize, we see the world and we realize that we are so much more fortunate than so many others, and if they can do it, why not we? Yes.
And the third year was more about half marathons, and I just went on completing half marathons. Full marathon is yet on my cards, but today I am a national level weightlifter. I represent India in a sport called kettlebell sports, and I've been training thousands of people with me in terms of nutrition, in terms of getting fit, and I just have a thought process that my daughters are still following me. They are also training themselves at national level kettlebell athletes, and they are not carrying that तो वारसा ते चालवत नाही इलनेसचा तो माझा वारसा चालवत आहे फिटनेसचा, and that is how I want to continue.